wake up, the tea is hot. Nigga, Kim and Rebecca got the spot. Sip it slow, let the gossip flow. The morning tea is your daily glow. Turn it up, hear the laughter ring. Stories fly like birds on wings. Steeped in truth with a twist of fun. The morning tea has just begun. Pour a cup, let the chatter spree. Your morning fix is here with three. Mika, Kim, and Rebecca agree. The morning tea is the place to be.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Baby, that Kim is going to let y'all know it's a good morning. It's a good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So while we allow the people to come on in, y'all do us a favor, share the live comment, invite somebody to tune in to the Morning Tea Radio Show. It is Wednesday, y'all. It is Wednesday, and we are so excited to have the amazing guest that we have today. So before we get into the morning tea, let's introduce ourselves. Let me start with my co-host, Miss Kim.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's your favorite Miss Kim. Good morning.
Rebecca.
Hey, y'all. It's Rebecca, your favorite Miss Unmuted Princess.
Come on, Miss Unmute. Miss Unmute.
Yes.
Baby, she been giving the people the business this week. They've been getting the business. All right, prophetess, let's hear from ya.
Hello. Good morning. I am none other than the prophetess, Jalita Porter.
The real one.
Yes.
The real one. All right, Miss Nikki.
Hey, y'all. I am Nikki. I'm the realtor that's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Come on.
Excited to be here.
Y'all.
Realtor. So shout out to everybody. Let's see. We got Jessica that is in the building on this morning. Thank you so much for joining. Of course, we got Diane Davis in the building.
Hey, Diane. Hey,
Who
Jessica.
definitely rocks with us. Kiara is here. Who else we got? Kiki. And then we know we got our sister in the building. She is not gonna miss. But we appreciate y'all for rocking with us on this Wednesday. It is Women's History Month. And for Women's History Month, we have been having some awesome ladies who are just being amazing women, right? One of the things that we thrive on is partnership, collaboration, and support. So why not have women on during Women's History Month? If this is your first time tuning into the Morning Tea Radio Show, we utilize this platform. Businesses, entrepreneurs, those who have an event coming up, and if you want to enlarge your network and territory, this is the place to do that. So if you want to hop on with us, interview, advertise, business shout outs, we definitely have that for you. You can email us at morningtearadioshow@gmail.com or reach out to Rebecca, myself, or Kim, and we'll be happy to assist you with doing that. But not only do we help businesses and entrepreneurs, we have adult conversations. We have morning tea topics. And I always like to say, we don't have fluff. We give the real deal, Holyfield. And if an experience hasn't knocked on your door, we always say, keep on living, because you just never know. And our topics, our perspectives, our conversation with those who are tuning in, and even the listeners who tune in and give us their perspective. Sometimes it changes based on the conversation. So we are excited to have these ladies with us today. So ladies, besides Jalita, who've been on planes, trains, and automobiles and boats and cars and all of the things.
Rowing.
What did y'all do last weekend? So whoever wants to go first.
Well, I celebrated my grandbaby's third birthday. Y'all know how I feel about that grandbaby. You know, I celebrated his birthday with Spider-Man. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Kim took some pictures with Spider-Man. I said, look, Spider-Man got some big arms next to Kim.
Listen, I was shooting my web and everything. I was doing the little
Spider-Man and
yeah, I said Spider-Man was Spider-Man. He had those.
Girl, he was doing flips and everything. It was fun for the kids. I had a great time spoiling my baby. Yeah, I think that's about all I did. Yeah.
Awesome. Who else?
And then I went to my sis. Yeah, my sis cooked me some breakfast. You know, she gonna hook me up. I'm like, I sure want some coffee. You cooking?
That's a listen.
Kim
So
be
this
thinking she
weekend-
slick. Kim be putting it on Facebook and calling Diane out. I sure want some cake today. I sure
And then
want
she
my
feels
sister
she
to
got to
make
do it at that
coffee.
point.
Oh my God. She be having the good goods over there, y'all. Listen.
She got the good coffee. All right, Jalita. So let's talk about your experience because you had an experience. So let's talk about what you've been doing lately.
I did. So we left out of Miami to go on a 8-day cruise for spring break with the Lils. So the Lils is my little set of kids because I have an older set of kids and then I have a little set of kids.
That is cute. The
I love
Lils.
that.
So we usually label them as the bigs and the Lils. So I took the Lils on a cruise, 8-day cruise. We got a chance to go to Amber Cove, Dominican Republic. We went to Aruba. So we went to some ports that I didn't even know how to say some of the names for some of them.
Wow.
We went to so many different places, so it was definitely an adventure. And we had an opportunity to spend a couple of days in Miami with them. But by day 5, my kids was ready to go. So don't take, note to all the parents: don't take your little kids or your grown kids either on an 8-day cruise.
On an 8-day, that's out.
That's out. That's out.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's a
out.
long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that is. That's a long
enough.
time. What about you, Nikki? What you do this weekend?
So I started with a mani-pedi.
Come
You gotta
on.
have self-care before you get to working. And then I had open houses and showing clients. What I do.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, Nikki, I got to ask you, because you were one of the guests that was at the 2nd annual empowerment brunch. So talk about your experience going to the brunch.
It was actually great. Rebecca always bring the crowd. My first year, I was actually a vendor and supported. So that was actually a good experience. But this year, I wanted to sit in and actually enjoy the event and hear what was going on. And of course, Mika, you bring the spirit and everything. And the DJ was lit.
Oh, yeah, that DJ was lit.
Yeah.
That DJ was lit. And then the food.
Girl, don't be talking about that food.
Listen, I told Rebecca she don't ever have to change the menu for the brunch. Like, she don't ever have to change it because it is that good. I was waiting on them waffles, baby.
Listen.
I was waiting on them waffles.
I ate the chicken and that was good. So
yeah.
I
mean, every part of it is always good, and it's getting better. Like, I didn't even think it could get better than last year. This year got better, so we are excited about even year 3. We're excited about year 3. But Rebecca, besides being in the trap, besides being behind the numbers, what have you been doing?
Y'all, so let me tell you, this weekend. So was it Saturday? Saturday, everything was going good. I saw my clients, they were sitting here. So my last clients, they were talking to me about something. And I was like, okay. They was like, it was daylight. So I was getting ready to leave. And they were like, we'll walk you out. I was like, no, because I have to go to the bathroom. And so they were like, okay, you gonna be okay? I'm like, yeah, I wish somebody would, So they leave out, y'all. I went to the bathroom. In the midst of me going to the bathroom, I don't know what happened. Y'all, by the time I got in there, everything that was ever in me, came up. Like out of nowhere.
My God.
Like literally, I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel anything. So then I was like, oh my God. So I got myself together, got my stuff, and left. When I drove out of the parking lot around the corner to leave out, I couldn't even leave. I had to stop in the middle of the other taxi on the other side, like right in front of their door. And I'm like, sorry. I was so sick. Y'all, it came out of nowhere. Then I went home. I said, well, let me just lay down for a minute because we were fixing to go somewhere. So I said, let me just lay down for a few minutes. I lay down, caught my bearings. I was fine. Then so Dante's like, let's get something to eat. We went to get something to eat. Y'all, in there, I had to run to the bathroom. The people were so concerned. They were like, is it the food? Is it? I said, no, it's not, y'all. I don't know what it is. But whatever it was, y'all, it took, like, I had to, from that, when I left here to when I got back home that night, he had to pull over on the freeway like 4 times.
Wow.
Like, I didn't have nothing left. I'm like, what is left? When I got home, 3 more times. The next day, to where now I have literally nothing in me. I don't know what it was, but I'm fine now. But yeah, so Monday, I think Sunday, I couldn't even get out of bed. I just like laid there all day. But
let me find out you had some of that Miss Tina gumbo over there.
Yeah, because his grandmother, because we was over her house, and I done had to light her bathroom up. She's like, "Are you with child?" I said, "Girl, no." That's not what it is at all.
Are you with child?
Wow. It could have been, and hopefully it was. I don't know if it was a book, and y'all to bring laughter to it. Rebecca told me about it, and her and I was supposed to meet in person and go eat, and I was like, "Girl, no, we don't have to go." That's okay. I told her, "No, boo, we can change it to another day."
Yeah.
I want no parts of what you had going on.
Yeah, I hate throwing up already, and it just took so much out of me too. I was just like, "Oh,
wow!"
But you were still thinking. Look, you were still thinking about food, though.
Listen, you feeling better, and then some of what you told us you needed to do. You was asking me about that Miralax. It's already.
There it is.
It's all out of there.
There it is.
You good. So, well, y'all that are tuned in and that are watching us this morning, let us know what y'all been doing. What have you been doing this weekend? I will say this, last night we had an absolutely amazing interview with Miss Kim, who released her book, 2,426 Days. She released her book on yesterday. If you were live yesterday, if you tuned in, you had a special message at the end of the interview. But listen, the books are coming out. The books are coming out March 23rd. They will be officially pre-released for those who want to order the book. So you guys make sure that you subscribe to her website and also subscribe to Rebecca and what she has going on as well, because we got some big things popping.
Yes.
Angelita, some big things that's happening in 2026. We staying lit in 26.
Yeah. Don't be on the sidelines. Get in there. Get in there.
In the room. Get in the room. But we got a segment that's coming up before we get into Rebecca and Kim. So y'all make sure that y'all don't go nowhere. Shout us out. Let us know that y'all here so we can put you on the screen. We'll be right back with the Tea Gossip.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now it's time for entertainment news, the Tea Gossip segment, right here on the Morning Tea Radio Show.
Skirt. Now let me stop. Y'all, Hollywood is seriously happy for Michael B. Jordan's Oscar. The first time he was nominated, he took home the Best Actor award for Sinners. So I want to give a round of applause for Michael B. Jordan, because even just watching him, he was so shocked. For one, he was really shocked. And then to see him give his thanks, you could just tell like he was in the moment. He didn't really know what to say. And I didn't know that he was on All My Children as a little boy. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
But all of the soap opera guests like Erica and all of them, they were saying congratulations to him because they knew him as a little boy. So now to see him as an adult and he's won an Oscar, and I thought that was absolutely amazing that he did. And then Tiana Taylor, of course, she won with the movie that she was in. She didn't win Best Actor, but the movie won, so she does officially have an Oscar. But y'all got a morning tea letter. I got a morning tea letter.
Let's
go.
This
is a little thick. This one is a little thick. So I want y'all to let us know y'all thoughts, right? Okay. Dear Morning Tea, I work in an office with a man who has expressed an interest in me in various subtle and not so subtle ways, including winks. Hold on, let me including winks. Let me go back. Okay, there we go. Including winks. I have also caught him staring at me with intense longing. We communicate well, and he has told me I have influenced him. We are both disciplined, determined, and accomplished. I envy him to his easy smile, his self-confidence, and his effortless, universal appeal. This man is married with grown children.
Girl.
I'm 21 years his senior. I am prepared to say to him, you are spoken for, and I'm not a homewrecker. If you are ever single again, you and I should have a serious conversation. But unless that day comes, Much will remain unsaid. I suspect the two of us would have a good life together. I do not believe I am misreading his intent. Do you have any advice for me if I really want to get to know him more?
You doing too much. He married.
Girl,
Stop
first
right
of all, married. Move around. Move around.
Please.
Because
Come
you
on.
seeming like you liking him,
Yeah.
writer. You seem like you liking him just a little bit too much already. So
Yeah.
you might need to stop it right now.
You looking too much into it, and he looking at you.
Not longing.
Yeah.
And then you leave the door open, right? Because
Yeah.
you say if you're ever single again, what?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not single now. So
Yeah.
regardless of
No.
And you wishing that he was unseen. If you were, so
Yeah.
you wishing some bad stuff between
Girl.
him and his wife.
He go Lifetime. He go Lifetime, baby. Leave that
And he
man
ain't gonna leave him.
He is not gonna leave her.
Leave him
All
alone.
he
that
gonna
sound
use
like
is a
some
work
creeping
wife.
fit to start. That sound
That's
like
all
some
it
creeping
is.
about to
And
start.
you know, that's the I'm a wiggle my way in type
Yeah.
of person. Like
Yeah.
you know I'm looking at you. You know, that's them kind that they be in the side office. They going next is gonna be we going lunch together. We going to
Don't
lunch.
do it, honey.
Mhm.
Look,
Yeah,
she
you gotta
already
get your
had
feelings
me
hurt,
at the working
too.
together. That was no, don't do it.
Yeah.
So then when you said the word married, ma'am, baby, listen from Miss Kim. Okay, I love you, whoever you are. Look, that child is married. Okay, that's enough problem. That's your answer right there. He's married.
Yeah.
And you know better. Sometimes when we ask a question, we already know the answer. We just hoping we get somebody to agree with our foolery. That's foolery.
Exactly.
Leave that man alone and go on about your business.
Please.
Absolutely.
Exactly what Jay said.
Uh-huh.
It's already
Exactly what
started.
she
Just the
said.
way she described the whole
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you should have led when he was married.
Yeah.
Like you just went in like
Yeah.
go together. In her mind, they go together.
Yeah.
They
telling
go
you.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They go
That's her
together.
work
Exactly.
husband. That's her work
That
husband.
is.
That's her work.
Yeah.
She probably
Yeah.
wearing
Yeah.
all kind of stuff. And listening, if you up there wearing stuff to make that man fantasize about you,
Yep.
you're wrong. Because
Yep.
that's probably why he looking at you, because she know he looking. So now
Yeah.
she changing her appearance at the work and talking about they have good conversation. What y'all
Mhm.
talking about?
That's what I want to know.
Years
Listen.
older
Camera.
than her. He 20 years older than her.
Yeah, 21 years,
Yeah.
girl. 21
Yeah.
years is what she said.
She
Listen,
wants
leave
to
that alone. Leave that alone. We done lost our host. Come on back on here. But leave that
blew
alone.
her away.
Leave
That
that
blew
alone. Stop
her
playing
away.
with that. Stop touching. Don't stop. Just stop it.
Please.
Please.
Facts. Like, leave
Just
it alone. I didn't
She
got
said
too
herself
excited. I didn't click myself out of the
Girl.
Zoom and everything. Cause look, I didn't put myself in position. Let me find out. I'm coming to the job and they're gonna have to get security to stop me. from
Baby.
coming up in there.
Hello.
This is about to be a whole session up in the building.
Exactly.
It's about to be a whole session.
She
But that
set
was the morning
herself
tea letter.
up.
But however, we all have said the same thing.
Yeah.
Leave that man alone.
Leave him alone.
Stop allowing him to even, if he look at you, tell him stop looking.
Stop
Like,
looking.
don't just ignore the fact that if he's making passes at you, because it's just wrong all in itself.
Yeah.
And you fantasizing about something that
Yeah.
hopefully don't even happen. So
And would
So,
you
yeah, that
want
was the
your
morning
husband
tea letter.
to do that, to be doing that, and you the woman? I mean, come on, don't do that, y'all.
Yeah.
There's enough single men and women out
That's
here.
all about.
You know,
And
stop.
I feel like she's younger, so I feel like she's preying on, she's kind of enticing him in a way as well.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely.
She making him think she like it.
Yeah.
Definitely doing that.
Because
She
even
definitely
in the
doing that.
letter, she said, I'm thinking about, or I'm deciding about telling him,
Mhm.
you're not single or you're already taken. So that means you're engaging in this. You're entertaining it. And you're thinking about telling him. So that means you're thinking about closing the door that's already been open.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's
And
crazy.
then
And praying on that
if he
man
ever
marriage.
single, if he ever single, girl, that man probably been with Miss Bertha for 30 years. He ain't going somewhere. Leave that lady husband alone and just go.
I miss Bertha.
Let me tell you, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm down for mine.
know
Yeah,
you're gonna
I
dig
miss
this.
Bertha.
I'm going down for mine, baby. Listen, don't do that.
Don't
Y'all
do it.
social media girls, I see y'all. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do
You've
it.
been warned. Don't do
I
it.
hate
You've
to
been
blast
warned.
y'all on this here internet. I
Listen.
hate to do it.
Internet.
In the net. They will be
Don't
in
play
the
with
net.
me.
In the net.
Look, I be laughing games, but I don't play by mine. I will cut
Listen.
you. I will cut you and go to
Listen.
Jesus on my knees and pray for forgiveness. Don't play with me.
Amen.
No, but we got Rebecca coming up. Miss Unmute. Y'all stay right there. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's your girl, Rebecca, the Unmute Yourself Queen. Let me ask you a question. Do you find yourself shrinking inside of rooms that you are meant to command? And do you ask yourself, why does this keep happening? Well, stay tuned for my upcoming segment, Unmute Yourself, and you'll see why and get tips on how to change that. Stay tuned.
Hey, y'all. Hey, how are y'all doing this morning? So I'm getting right to the point. Unmuting. A lot of people have been reaching out and like, oh, I'm so unmuted. I'm so glad I was quiet, da-da-da. Sometimes unmuting, what I notice, people are showing up. They're getting louder, and I love that. But y'all remember, unmuting is not just about getting louder. It's about taking the stuff that you've been rehearsing in your head and saying it out loud. Sometimes we have to tell our friends they're wrong. Sometimes we have to tell people who are going through things or doing things, you wrong. You shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You need to focus more on your life choices. We need to start being vocal on the things that we share with the people who we call friends, because you can't be a yes friend and allowing people to cut up or do wrong in your presence. That is a form of muting. So if you have some things that's been in your head and you are saying, you know what, I don't want to just say that because I don't want to offend nobody, and they're your friend, your family, or whatever, and you're continuing to hold on to that, that is a form of muting. Get it out, say it loud. So remember, unmuting is not just about being loud. It's about getting those things out of your head that needs to be said that are causing you grief because you're holding on to it for too long. Clock it. Say
Right. Ooh, that's called accountability too. Accountability. Like, oh
definitely
my God.
accountability. Definitely
That was good.
Definitely.
That was good. Y'all
But you
heard
know, I
that.
got a lot to say. I got a lot in this big old head, baby.
Y'all listen. Y'all, Rebecca and myself,
Whew.
we lift Kim up in the name of Jesus. Because, baby, honey, sometimes I be like, no, sis, no.
And then sometimes we be like, let her rip. Let her rip.
Let her go.
And then I go to Bible study. Then I go to Bible study at 12 o'clock. I'm like, okay, Lord, do I?
Yeah. It be that way sometimes, though. It be that way. It be that way.
Jesus.
It be that way. Jalita knows. She know what it is. She know what it is. All right, y'all. Then we got Miss Kim, who loves to unruffle feathers. So we don't know what Miss Kim is going to say. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's your favorite Miss Kim on the Morning Tea Radio Show. Coming up next, let me ruffle your feathers. Stay put now. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, y'all. Hey, good morning. I'm going to be quick. Let me talk about a little bit of this Facebook beef. Okay? Be mindful of your nasty comments, your nice, nasty comments under a person's post. If you don't understand the reason behind the post or the details about the post, it's best to not even comment. Either just thumbs it up, like it, heart it, but keep scrolling. Because I warned some of y'all, when I post something, if y'all don't know the reason behind the post and you are inkling, unsure, don't comment. Okay. And then when I reach out to you, because I'm a woman, you know, if you got out with your sister or brother, you go to them in love. When I reach out to you, don't try to clown Miss Kim, because like I told you, I only play with my grandbabies. Okay. So we're going to stop all this Facebook beefing because we're too old for that. If you got issues with someone, go to them. If you can't go to them alone, bring the elders with you and y'all have a conversation, because we're grown, right? Okay. So yeah. So be kind. I love y'all. Stop all this Facebook beefing, commenting under people's posts. You don't have no idea about what's going on. Because one thing about Miss Kim, I don't pick sides. I'm on the truth side. Okay.
Right, exactly.
So I love y'all and be kind. Be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind.
Love it.
Yeah, that's, I mean, the thing is, I think people, like you said, they don't know the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer. Listen, I'm a firm believer and put an address on it.
Yeah.
If you're talking to me, just let me know you're talking to me.
Right.
I I'm fine with whatever it is that you have to say, but it's certain, people either they've heard one side of a situation, one scenario, and they roll with that. And so when they see you say something, they automatically assume
exactly
without even asking. And my whole thing is, listen, if it's for me, just put an address on it. Put a stamp, address. I got a return for you, but just let me know that it's for me. Because I mean, we grown.
You know what? I did a post last week real quick, and a couple people come to me, and someone else had made a post, and they was like, "Was she responding to your post?" I said, "Well, Miss Kim got open door. Just reach out to me, baby. I'll touch you with love." And so I went over there and I made the comment. I said, "Well, you talking to me? I just want to make sure. Let's clear the air." Right. So of course, this little girl gonna tell me, they're saying like, if you a hit dog or holler. Well, first of all, I ain't no dog, okay? But I'm gonna come to you because I know you're talking about me, okay? So don't play in my face. Number one, don't play in my face. So yeah, so y'all need to be careful about your comments, especially pertaining to Miss Kim, because you can find me on the Morning Tea Radio Show. You can follow me on all social media platforms, Kimberly Powell, and we can have a conversation because I love the people, but I ain't gonna play with y'all either.
Yeah. That facts.
That part. In love. It's all in love, right?
It is. And that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna post it, be woman or man enough to address whoever it is. It's so easy just to say, even if you go in the inbox and say what it is, but I'ma just put it, and let me, and then I'm gonna get off this because we don't need to be on it too long. However, it's so grown that if you have, if there's something that needs to be discussed, discuss it. Like,
exactly.
Just discuss it, because sometimes your interpretation or even me posting something, you may have a complete different thought process of what this means, because it's in black and white on an app. So your perception of you or what you think this may mean, it may not even mean that. So and then stop assuming everything is about you. Because it's not. Sometimes we post different situations, different scenarios that don't even have nothing to do with us, but we're wanting a perspective. Clickbait. That's what it's called. Clickbait. So
yes, it is.
But if it concerns someone else, let's start being grown and asking, or let's start being grown and putting an address on it. Like, if you feel a certain type of way, okay, that's fine.
Exactly.
Move around. But we don't have to go back and forth on
Get off my page. Unfree yourself.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're going to get into this quick jingle. Listen, y'all, I love this song. Everybody know I love this song. So I'm going to play it for a quick second. And when we come back, we got the morning tea topic. We got some amazing ladies that's with us. And we know that they're going to pull back the layers, be open, honest, transparent. We're going to love you with the love of the Lord, but we're going to speak the truth. We're going to speak the truth. So the topic is from surviving to thriving, turning pain into power. The challenges women do to break out of comfort zones and fully step into bigger opportunities and rooms. So we're going to pull back the layers, talk about the good, bad, and the ugly, and we're going to help y'all out. But after we hear my jam.
Let's jam.
Oh, let the church say, It's gonna be my year that I break every cycle. Let me testify my right hand on the Bible. They threw me away, but I'm glad I recycled. Trucking in the morning, but I made it through the night, man. Hey, he put you in the dark to see your light worth. Yeah, just for you, that's what your life worth. So go ahead and let your light work. Let it shine. The church say, you agree with everything that I'm saying, If you agree with everything that he's saying, it's gonna be my year. I'm blessed, no stress, everybody around me blessed. Amen.
That's been my 2025 jam and my 2026. Listen, it was my year 2025. And it's going to be my year in 26.
I see my girl Rebecca over there. She was twerking. She got off the screen. She had to
I twerk for Jesus in a minute.
In a minute. Nikki saw that twerk session last year. Nikki, no.
Right?
Listen, we know she twerking for Jesus. For Jesus. Y'all, but that was none other than Mr. DLS Music, my husband, who is a musician, but he's also a corporate man. So he did that and hooked us up with that. So shout out to him. But y'all, it is the morning tea topic time. And as I said, if you are just now tuning in, this is the time where we have adult conversations. We talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we speak truth. We speak our own personal truth. And then we love you guys' perspective, because guess what? Maybe it may change based on the conversation. I have been in that scenario as well, where I've heard somebody else's perspective and I was like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I think that's the right way to handle that. And sometimes you got to make your wrong right based on the situation or the circumstance. So the morning tea topic, from surviving to thriving, turning into power. We all have been through some things, some trials, some tribulations. We done stepped over rocks, went over mountains, went through the cracks, and all of the things when it comes to us as individuals or in business. So y'all, let's talk about that. Let's talk about from surviving to thriving, some of those dark secrets or those deep holes that people may not know, but I know Rebecca talk about it all the time when it comes to her business. But let's even talk about the unmute, Rebecca. Like, why were you unmuted? And what made you say, you know what, I'm tired of sitting on the back seat and allowing others to be in the front. Now it's time for me to be in the front. So let's start off with you.
Well, for me, and see, a lot of people think it was something that changed. Like they say to glow up and all of that. Like I always say, I've been that person. I've been successful. My business has been good. My business has been thriving. It's sometimes I just felt like, you know what? I'm going to let somebody else make it. I'm going to let somebody else make it. And I did that so much to where I got accustomed to that. I just got accustomed to letting somebody else do it. Letting somebody else be heard. Letting somebody else be seen. And then in that, people forgot that I was the one that did it already. You know what I'm saying? They started making like, oh, it just happened, or it was just done, or she just invented this, or she just came out with this. And I'm like, oh no. So that was one of the things that pushed me forward. And then, like I always say, somebody else is always watching. Somebody else is watching. And what did it for me is one time, one of my younger clients been coming to me for years, and she was like, Miss Rebecca, why you just don't pop your enough? And I'm like, what? She's like, you just dumb. She's like, you got it going on. You got this, you do this, you do that. I'm just like, well, it ain't really about that for me. She said, but it needs to be. People need to know who you are and what you do. People need to know you that girl. And I was like, okay. You know, it was just things like that. For me, it was more knowing there are people watching me. There's other little Black girls watching me that want to be able to one day say they're going to change the world. They're going to do something great. And if I don't step up and show them this is the path that I took, this is, you know, what you're going to go through, this is the things, then they're going to sit and be muted just like I was. So,
wow. That's so good. So good. What about you, Prophetess?
This is one for me. I have a lot of from pain to purpose. I am originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. Born and raised by my grandmother. So poverty is all I ever knew. Struggle, drug addictions, different things like that is just pretty much been all I knew. And so even as I grew, mental health issues, different things like that, abandoned by mother, abandoned by father. So like even to get to this place of finding purpose. So for years I struggled with bipolar disorder. I struggled. One year I laid in a bed of depression, even while having children. I used to be a cutter. You know, I used to cut myself as a way of release. I've had multiple suicide attempts. I have been addicted to drugs. So I have a lot of those testaments to turning pain into purpose. And so even to starting a business and having multiple businesses and being, just being where I am now. Like I dealt with self-esteem. Like I didn't think I was enough. I mean, it's a lot, but seeing now, I understand now when you can take your pain and turn it into purpose, and then you can get to a place of not just struggle, even with our mindset. So even growing up in that, my mindset was that of poverty. My mindset was that of I never saw myself owning businesses, and so owning a business, let alone multiple businesses, and not just having a business that I have a business, but business that is that's thriving, and even in the place that we're in now, and and I was always like quiet, like I had low self-esteem. So a lot of people don't know that about me. Like for years, I had low self-esteem. I never thought I was enough. Didn't like everybody say, "Oh, you're so powerful, you so this," and I never saw that in myself. But people saw in me, I didn't see for myself. And so even with you all, you ladies, that I've come in contact with, I was still in a place of trying to figure things out. Trying to figure out what is it? What am I supposed to be doing? What am you see everybody else, and you see everybody else's business, and you see this and you see that, but I don't see it for me. I can see things to people. I can talk. Man, listen. There are people that I've given a word to, and here it is. I'm struggling with generational curses that I didn't break. Now my children are experiencing those things, going through those same cycles of addiction and just no self-esteem, low self-esteem. So even in this, now, when I came to the brunch and I prayed, and I spoke with Rebecca afterwards, and she was like, what you have, like, we need. That y'all getting emotional, but that moment, because I've been like Rebecca said, I've been that girl. Like, I'm her, and I've been her. But I didn't know that I was her. It was like I'm just getting up. I'm just in survival mode. I'm in survival mode, so I'm surviving. I know how to hustle. I'm from the streets. I didn't been there. I didn't done that. So it was more so or less a survival mode. It was no thriving, no purpose. And so even in those moments when like, you see people that, I've been on multiple platforms, but still was on those platforms and still was getting all struggling with my identity, struggling with who I was. Am I worthy? Am I called? Am I chosen? So I was even struggling in that. So now to be here now, where the pain and all the things, the in between stories and the in between things, like we've been evicted. We with our kids, like we've been some places. Now to see where God has us at now is just we're in thriving. We're changed from surviving to thriving. So in pain to purpose. And so if God can do it for me, He can do it for us all.
I love you, girl. I love you. The first time I met her.
Isn't it amazing when you can look back on your past? And people don't fully, because we don't, I mean, if we can be honest, y'all, we don't put everything out, right? We don't hear everything that we've gone through, right? In the darkest moments, we don't put everything out. But when you're able to look back at that time and you speaking truth, when you're speaking, it's a totally different feeling, because you're speaking from experience. You have seen what God have brought you through your life's journey. And so that's why I told Jalitha, prophetess Jalitha, I told her before she came to the brunch, I told her, I said, God gave me you. He told me that you should be coming to the brunch. I had a free ticket to come to the brunch. And then I asked her, maybe a couple of days later, I asked her to pray. I asked her to pray because I knew, I was like, okay, Lord.
Baby, that changed my vote.
Baby, I fell in love. I say love at first sight. I love this woman. I say, who is that? Who is this?
Shook the entire, I could have ran around the brunch.
Listen, I could have ran back. Listen, I could have ran back to Katie. I said, I went up to her, I said, who is that lady?
Even now, just thinking about it, chill.
Girl, when
I
say, and from before she even did that, but from that moment on, I've been at the hip. I don't care what she got going on. If she need me, I'm there. I do not care. But yes, okay. So Nikki, we want to definitely give you your time to share in regards to the pain. So the surviving to thriving, turning your pain into power. If you would like to share.
Awesome. That's a good question. A lot of people don't know the appearance that you have. They look, on the outside and like, hey, she got it all together. She's there, she's that. However, not knowing the pain that you have. I'll never forget being a teenager and my grandmother locked the door. I'll never forget her words. And I use that every day. And it's in the back of my mind. That's how that pain brings forward. Telling me, hey, you're not going to make it. You're going to be on Section A, that you're going to have a house full of babies. Well, that wasn't my story. That was my drive. Now, you do have some people that, hey, they take that and it wears them down. Yeah. Well, for me, that was a blessing that she said, and I thank her every day, because ever since then, I've moved forward. Fast forward, getting into real estate, it's a struggle. Definitely being, brown skinny girl and getting into the business through the first leads coming to you only deal with Section A and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I get these clients, and going through. And now it's a blessing just to see, because just like Jalea said, is seeing the past of people not making it in family, and you're not seeing that, professional woman. And again, it just, that should drive you to go forward. That should drive you to keep going, because again, your story is not their story, and you can make it through. And just, again, surround yourself with people, okay? Because you can't do it alone. God didn't make us be alone. He made Adam and Eve for a purpose, and that doesn't mean man and woman. He means surrounding your people, around you that can lift you up and keep you forward. So that's a good question.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you so much for it. And you're right. It can be some of your can be motivating. It can be motivating for you to step into, and sometimes we need those things to step into purpose.
Right.
We need those things, somebody, the denial, or somebody to share, in order for us to get to the destination that God had already planned for us to be. It's just a matter of, we had to go through some things in order to get there. And then don't you appreciate it more?
Yes.
When you get there, you appreciate it's a different feeling. It's like, okay, Lord, I see what you was doing. It hurt. It didn't feel good.
But I got you.
Like, I felt like you sucker punched me in my stomach. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, absolutely.
It's all good. Okay, what about you, Miss Kim?
Well, I shared a lot of my pain to my purpose on last night, so I really won't get much into that. I would just say what we think is painful is really pushing us to our purpose on why we're here. And like you said, with the experience, if you don't have an experience, you can't talk about nothing. You're not compassionate to people who may go through your same walk and your journey. So you want to hear more about mine, just check me out, the interview on yesterday for the sake of time.
Get the book.
Yeah, get the book too. Like I had said last night, I didn't know an author was in me. Nobody ever said that. So I know it was nobody. This was a God thing for me. You know what I'm saying? And so, but instead of claiming stuff as pain, ask yourself, why am I going through this? What are you showing me in this? And how am I going to handle this so I can get through this and be a blessing to someone else who may be going through the same thing that I'm going to encounter? Because you will encounter somebody that y'all have similar stories. Never the exact same, but you can definitely relate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And in this sound like, and I love what you said, Nikki, about the surrounding yourself with a circle of influence, right? Because it's not going to be peaches and cream the entire journey, especially when you're going in business. Listen, I don't know what's happening with businesses within the last 4 to 5 years with competition and collaboration, and we can hit on that a little bit. But there are some good business owners out there. I will say that. everybody, because I know in some cases there are a lot of people that are getting burned. There are a lot of people that's being taken advantage of. But there are some sound business people. There are some praying business, and when I mean praying, I mean those who pray for their business, and for those that are in that are coming to them. For God to lead them to the people, for them to serve the people. There are some good business owners out there. But let's talk about that in you guys' journey, because I know we all have touched a situation or a circumstance where we've wanted to collaborate with somebody. It didn't work out so well. We wanted to partner because there are some business owners and nonprofit leaders and even people that have been burned by relationships that don't want to open up because of their situation or their circumstances. So let's start off with you, Jalika, with that, prophetess.
So look, I've had that not just in business, but also in ministry. You know, even in ministry, we were a small ministry. They were a small ministry. Not that matters, but we were looking to collab. We were looking to bring this thing together. It's one God, one body, one church, right? So we are supposed to be in that same vein, but that's not what it was. And I think it all speaks to the individual.
Yeah.
It all speaks to the person themselves, the wounds, the trauma that they haven't healed from. So it's a good thing. It was a good thing, but it wasn't a God thing. And so the reason why I say it wasn't a God thing, and that can be in business as well. So I just have it from both perspectives, you know, with business and also with ministry. And so I think the issue with it, why we find that we can't collab or why we can't come together, is because it's the person and they still unhealed. They still have wounds, so they're not whole. So how can you bring a wholeness, or how can you combine with something that's already whole and you're in pieces?
I like that.
That's good.
Ooh, what about you, Becca?
You know what? I've always been open to the collaboration, but people, like I said, they say no. Our culture just has that crab in the bucket mentality to where it's so bad. So I'll never forget years ago when I was starting my business and I was like, I just need help. I just need a little guidance. I know taxes. I just need the business side. You know, I would go to like the H&R Blocks or the people that look like me that have been doing it for years. And they pretty much just was like, I can't let you in on how I got my clients. I can't this. So I'm not trying to come for your clients. That's just not even my type of time, but I'm just trying to learn it or whatever. Even like the H&R Blocks and the guy that was at H&R Blocks, that looked like me. I was like, I'm just trying to get in here and try to shadow to learn the business side of this. This is something I want to do. He's like, oh, well, you can come work here and we'll pay you $8,000 an hour and you can. I'm like, no, that's not what I need. But it's like sometimes God puts us through those situations so we can get it out the mud ourselves. So that we have a different outlook when we need to help somebody else. So even though I always say I feel like God, that just set me back so many years, I understand now why I had to go through it that way. So now I have a different type of outlook when somebody else needs help or whatever.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, that really is.
Look, we gotta dig. I tell people all the time, I was like an underground rapper. I had trenches by myself. I was getting I didn't have it either, but I'm gonna tell you the structure and the strategy that God had, I needed to do. I understand completely what you're saying because I had to do it. I had to learn it the underground way in order for the new technology and the new systems to understand how much easier it is. But I got the juice that you don't have because I got it the underground way.
Oh, and can I say one more thing? Let me add one more thing. And fast forward all these years, he's a regional manager now, was like, you think we can collab? Dude, I don't need you. Matter of fact, I got some of yours now. So I don't even need you. Clock it. You should have got on the train when it was rolling back in.
The clock went up. Now you can work for me.
You can work for me.
Listen.
Be like, because you're a good person, he can work for you for $10, okay?
Come on. Miss Nikki.
Yeah, so I'm already a praying lady. So every time I get out the bed once I open my eyes, I definitely have to pray for my day. Lord, order my steps, bring people that's assigned me that's along that's gonna again, steps like, hey, help me through, right? Or I can give a word to them. But when I first started dealing with a man that said, hey, you ain't gonna make it, I was like, why you ain't showing me stuff? And his thing was like, you ain't gonna make it. Sir, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Come on.
You don't know. So again, I always take negative and turn into positive. So I fired him and got somebody else. Again, surround yourself with people that can see you for what you don't know and keep moving. And I love like Rebecca, longtime friend, longtime client, but she pour into me and I'll be like, you know, stuff like that. So I love just staying around people so they can see, you know. Yes, but you again, this real estate is, baby, it's cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like them tax girls? Is it like them tax girls?
I don't think nobody like the tax girls. I don't think nobody is like the tax girls. Listen,
but they talk about you in the industry. I tell people all the time that this is a small place. It's big. It's a lot of realtors out in the business, but it's real small. So definitely you need to, you know, keep it moving and nice.
Yeah. Keep your hands clean. That's what I be saying. Just keep your hands clean. Long as your hands clean, they don't have nothing to talk about.
You got
Nikki stay on them top producer list. Every month she on the top producer, baby. She is slanging them houses.
Come on. Come on.
Slang it up.
Come on. All right, Miss Kim.
You might have to refer her to your friend since she might need a house in Dallas, girl.
Next person.
right. She ain't doing nothing but playing, huh, Rebecca? She needs to stop playing. she
saw the shade on that, and I don't even know what's happening. I caught that, and I don't even know.
Listen, that one there, that's like, y'all remember that show Bill Cosby had? Kids say the darndest things. That is Kim. That's Kim. You will never know what's gonna come out. But me and Rebecca, we have learned to just let her fly. Just let her fly.
That's that 1% I'm working on probably. That's that 1%.
Like he ain't done yet. He
ain't done, but I get it. Listen, that's gonna be Kim got a live that's coming up that y'all don't want to miss. I thought last night was good. Let me tell y'all something. If she say she going live, y'all better tap in. Y'all ain't gotta be up long, but if she say she going live,
I can't wait.
Okay, Kim. What about you? What about you and your journey?
Listen, you know, again, the pain, the purpose of the pain, being that girl, my circle that I'm around, that's very important. And I don't, just because one person did me one way, I don't take it to the next person, you know. But once you show me who you are, then, you know, I know how to move around and how to handle you, you know, with the long handle spoon. Because I too pray. Yes, I do. And so, yes. And but that's how I get through it, you know. Because you can't do it by yourself. You just can't. As much as I would like to, you can't do it by yourself. But you got to have that discernment and to know, you know, who means you well and who don't. And then for me, I have long time friends. Like I told people, get you a Diane Davis, you know, and now I can add to that list of people who I know that, hey, just let you be you, I be me. We love on each other. We there for real. And I can respect you when you say, now, you know, you shouldn't have said that or you was wrong, because I know you mean me well. You know, like I know you was being fun. I'm like, all right, okay, I'm gonna be nice, you know, and keep it moving. But
I'm gonna be nice.
That's important. That's important too. But I just love people. I mean, God gonna take care of me regardless.
It to me, it just feels good to be able to be naked with somebody. And what I mean, I'm not saying physically naked, but I'm saying being your authentic self. That's where you don't have to have a face. I never forget, before I met David, I was asking God, you know, I just want somebody that I can sit on the couch and take my cape off.
Yeah.
Meaning that I don't have to be a superwoman, meaning that they gonna love me for me, meaning that I can come to them bare. I could be my authentic self. Yeah, my ugly days may be ugly, my nice days nice, and I may be stupid and crazy another day, but they gonna love me in spite of, right?
Yeah.
And so that was one of my prayers. And it's just, it feels good to even have that in your friendship, sister relationships.
Yeah.
Because I may not get it right all the time.
Right.
Or I may, and right now, people will tell you who know me, my life is private. I allow people to see the public. But what I have privately that's private, it's private. It's not privileged for everybody to know everything. But it's so good to be able to say, for God to give you people that's in your circle, that's in your circumference, that's in your circle of influence, that you can say, today is not a good day. Like last month, my sales was low. You know what I'm saying? Like the people frustrate me because they're not paying their invoices on time. You know what I mean? Those
on the discount, all this kind of stuff.
You just want, and then to have somebody to uplift you when you're having a low moment. It may not have anything to do with business. You may just be tired of having a mask on, going out in public sometimes. I know Prophetess, sometimes you got to be on all the time. I know it. You got to be on all the time. And sometimes you don't want to be on. Like, you don't want to be on. You just want people to say, I'm your home girl today.
I know, like, girl, I know.
I'm your girl. I get it and I understand it, but it's so good to be able to have those people that you can feel safe with.
Right. With no judging.
No judgment.
No judgment.
And when you get those relationships, love on them, nurture them, thank God for them, because they don't come often. It's people that is scheming, scamming, and doing wrong things to people. But I will tell you this, when you do things to the wrong person with a good heart, a pure heart, a servant heart,
you're in trouble.
It's gonna blow. And you don't even have to say a word, because we're gonna see it. It's gonna be taking place. It's gonna be happening. And just I thank God for y'all. Nikki, I just met you, but anybody Rebecca love, I love.
Yeah.
Because Rebecca is a lover and a nurturer. Anybody who she loves, she say you good. You good.
You good.
Listen, because look, Miss Kim gonna be like, Rebecca, all right. Hi, everybody. Nikki.
Who is this? She done brought.
That's Kim. That's
What's
Kim.
up with Nikki?
No, Rebecca. No, this one of y'all friends. They didn't add me on my friends list.
Who is this? Where they come from? What they about?
Like,
she gonna ask, y'all know them. I'll be like, no, they ain't even my mutual friend.
Like, don't make me do a background check and all that kind of stuff. Be like, let me see what you want. What?
Oh my God. Today was so good, but I'm gonna read y'all this message before we get into the upcoming events. So I received a text message from Sherry Braxton, who is here in the DFW area. Y'all, she is a fitness guru. She was at the brunch. She is just so cute and just so
fine self, most of the stuff.
Yeah. She sent me a text message. She said she had to get off the show to take a call. Wanted to tell you how proud I am, my Kim and Rebecca, for putting this together. It's so powerful to see all these strong women coming from different places of life and spilling the tea. So I just wanted to let y'all know that she's tuned in to the show this morning. But she did say, and that's what this is all about. Women's History Month is not just about celebrating women, but we need to help women navigate through our own life experiences. It has not been easy, as we all have said. However, we are still pushing through. We are still thriving. We are still pushing towards the mark. We are still asking God. We are still in pursuit of permission. Lord, should I be in that room? Should I be aligned with this? Should I have should I be sharing this information? And then listening to the whispers of God in your quiet time and being obedient to what he said. I put this post up yesterday, and I want y'all to comment before we get out. I put a post up because oftentimes I have people who said, God told me to do this. God told me to start this business. God told me to do that. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, God told you to do it, but you're not doing nothing. What steps are you taking and what he told you to do? So if I see you doing everything, But what God told you to do, you are being distracted. And if he told you that he was the man that shall not lie, why is the lie distracting you from what he told you?
Come on.
If it's the man, if it's the what, I don't care what it is. If God told, that's the lie distracting you from what God told you to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And I put that up, and I got so many people saying so many different things. And I said it had to be Facebook. It had to be the communication, because they didn't get it. They didn't understand what I was saying. And it's not that my whole purpose of that is if God told you to do it, and you're not, he didn't tell you to sit and wait and just wait for it to fall in your hand. There are steps and things that you have to do. You can't just sit there. And so I'm gonna let y'all elaborate, because some of them didn't get it when I said it. Prophetess, can you break that down for us?
Y'all better hold on, baby. Let's write it down, get your recording, because she's gonna tell you. Break it in my pen.
Because maybe the Lord's, maybe what I said wasn't clear with what he told me to say, but I know they gonna understand what you said. Go ahead.
Yeah. Make it plain.
Look, it was already plain. No, but really, it's like, and I think I'm gonna always speak to people being healed. I'm gonna always speak to that, right? Because a lot of people, because I was people, right? I was able, the Lord told me to do something, and then I would be distracted. And what you said was really good. Be distracted by the lie. You know, and whatever that lie was, you know, that lie didn't have to be just me not doing it. That lie could have been the man. The lie could have been the other business that you didn't want to start, you know, that he didn't tell you to start, that other thing that he didn't tell you to do. So I think that a lot of it is just distraction, and that distraction is causing them to be disobedient.
Ooh, there it is.
So the distraction.
There it is.
Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, because when God said to do something, we are to do what God tells us to do. Yeah. And a lot of times we delay it. We don't do it. We don't take the step. Like you said, God told you to start the business, but you don't even got a business name. Yeah, you ain't even go pay $10 for a DBA, but you saying God told you to start the business. Yeah, and that business is gonna bring you millions and all of those things, but you're not.
Girl, don't make me open up my door and close it. Do not make me open up my door.
You're not doing the work. You're not doing the work because you're distracted. You're not doing the work because maybe you're still dealing with fear of actually succeeding. So now it's causing you're being distracted by fear. You're being distracted by the lie, you know? So good. And so a lot of us, we don't like to tend to the distraction. And I'm gonna release a book called Mastering Distractions.
Oh my God.
This very thing, because a lot of times we don't see it as distractions, but those things are distractions. And those things are distractions to detour you, and to also cause you to walk in disobedience.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then some of the excuses is I'm waiting on God. Waiting on him to do what?
What he didn't already told you.
What you waiting on him to do what? You know, and then
that's what I mean by falling in your lap. You just waiting on it to happen, and you're not putting. He didn't tell you. It gotta be it. And I've been praying on it. I've been praying on the perfect time.
Yeah. We don't know what time. God's time is now. I mean, he's a now God. He's a now God. So we think we got time. How can you say you're waiting on what are you waiting on? Because you don't even know if you're gonna be here the next day or whatever. Then you got the answer for why you was disobedient for not doing what you said God told you to do.
Yeah. And you wonder why you're running a marathon when it's just a sprint. Yeah. Because you ain't even got in the starting blocks yet. Yeah. You haven't even got on the line of the track to start running. And here's the thing, and let me speak to those who are slower than others. Let me tell you, because of your obedience, stay consistent. Just keep going. If you stop because you haven't made it to where you think you have, or you should be, or you looking at somebody else, and whoever you're looking at is going faster than you, or they made it quicker than you, just keep going. Do not stop. Because trust and believe, the work is not in vain. You gonna get there, and your destination may not even be yours may be small than where it is that he's taking you. You just got to keep being obedient and keep moving.
That's the
you
key.
sitting there and you waiting on it to happen and you're not putting no action behind it, you're going to be sitting here for another 2 or 3 years waiting on it. And we're going to keep passing you up in the race on the line because you still trying to wait on God and the perfect time for it to take place. So I wanted to share that. I know we're a little bit, it's probably 8:02 or 8:05. I wanted to share that because I didn't want people to miss the message. I didn't want maybe my message wasn't clear, but thank you, Prophet.
Nikki got something to say. What you got to say, Nikki? I seen that finger. I saw that finger. I didn't know if that was the church finger. She got to go or she got a question.
I have a comment on that. I go to this women conference in Terrell, Texas, at this church once a year. They gave us this necklace, this ornament thing, and it had a little pin in it, and it represents like a little seed, like God's seed, right? Is a mustard seed, how little it is. And I think a lot of people say, I'm waiting on God, but they are not really reading the Bible and know what that is, because it says step out on faith. All right. It have a little bit of a mustard seed. So therefore, you just step out there, right? And if it's God's intention, he will lead you through.
Yes,
that's
okay.
Right. That's right.
And then also, again, you can't have a closed mouth. My mom used to say, closed mouth don't get fed. And the world now that we live in, you got this all of the social media. If you don't know where to start, put your question out there. Hey, I got this. You don't know that how many people out there say, hey, I got this, and here you go. You know, and so just step out there, because again, if you read the Bible correctly, just step out on faith, just to have a little faith.
All you need. All right, y'all. Well, it has been an amazing day. It has been an awesome day. We thank y'all for rocking with us on Women's History Month with Prophetess Jalita and Nikki. Before we hop off, y'all, tell them your social media platforms so everybody can follow. This will not be the last time that y'all will see them on. However, we have been grateful that they have been on with us today. So we'll start off. Nikki, give them your social media platforms and how they can get in contact with you.
All the time. Thank you for the opportunity. My social media, I'm on TikTok at Nikki Hall F. Warney. I am on Facebook at Nikki_UR_realtor. And always my website. You can click everything at Nikki. It's nikki.eddy.com. I'm your girl. Where you go, I go. Let's do it.
Come on.
Let's do it. Clap it.
I want something smooth like that to say. I think that tagline.
It's coming.
Where you go, I go.
It's coming. All right, Prophetess.
It has definitely been an honor. So thank you, ladies. It has definitely been an honor to be here with you all this morning. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Jalita Williams Porter. Jalita Williams Porter. I am that way on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok.
All right. And y'all know me. Y'all know Rebecca. Y'all know Miss Kim. So is there anything that Kim got an event coming up? Let's go, Kim.
Oh, yeah. We got an event coming up on Saturday, March the 21st from 11 to 2. Amazing vendors. Come on out, y'all. They got some good stuff, some good resources. We got the winner from the Shark Tank, Rebecca Shark Tank. She will be in the house with some amazing resources. Y'all come through, get in there. You can't make it, send your family and your friends, your co-workers. You know, get in the house. If you don't want, you ain't got to come to buy nothing. Just come show me some love. You know, come show me some love. Love on the people. Get in the room and remember to be kind. And I love you.
And buy something. I don't know. I want you to buy something.
Yeah, I want you to buy something too, you know. Yeah, buy something.
Kim, but buy something from the people.
Yeah, buy something from the people.
Listen, I'm telling y'all that seed come back. I'm telling you, y'all keep walking around, keep your hands closed.
It does.
Keep your hands closed. That seed returns, honey. Trust me, I'm a living witness.
Come on out.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us on the Morning Tea Radio Show on this Wednesday, Women's Worth Wednesday. We got an amazing show. Our last show is next week for Women's Worth, but we are super excited to have our guests on next week. So y'all make sure that y'all tune in, same place, same time, same location, right here on the Morning Tea Radio Show with your girl, Mika Diamond.
And your favorite Miss Kim.
And your girl, Miss Unmuted.
All right, y'all. Have an amazing Wednesday. We'll see y'all next week.
Wake up, the tea is hot. Nigga, Kim and Rebecca got got the spot. Sip it slow, let the gossip flow. Morning tea is a daily glow. Turn it up, hear the laughter ring. Stories fly like birds on wings. Steeped in truth with a twist of fun. The morning tea has just begun. Pour a cup, let the chatter spring. Your morning fix is here with thee. Mika, Kim, and Rebecca agree. The morning tea is the place to be.